Hey, good morning. Alex McMillan, Optimal Living 365. So check it out. Today I woke up. Did you figure that one out? And you did too. So more importantly, what are you living for? And I'm not trying to be like Mr. Congeniality here. I'm just seriously asking that question. What is your purpose this day? I just realized that so many people are living in a place where they feel like they're just hanging on. And there's really no fire, there's no drive, there's no passion. So I started asking myself, as I started opening those eyes up and started breathing in and starting to get a little bit more excited about the day, what is it that people that feel that passion, that personal power, and feel that drive to move forward in their life have that those that don't? Because I've been there before. I've been in those places where I've been super low, feeling disconnected. I think that's it. You're disconnected from your purpose. All right, so think about this just for a moment. If you actually feel that you are living on purpose for whatever that is that really, really matters most to you, and you can see that you are taking actions that are moving you forward, then all of a sudden that inner fire starts to drive, especially if that thing, that desire, that purpose that you have is something that you truly believe in. However, every day you feel like you're just serving some other purpose, something you're not connected to, something that you don't stand for, takes a little more away from who you believe you really are. And this all happens in the subconscious mind for a lot of people. So they don't even know why they feel so low, so no go, right? And where's my drive? Well, I'm finding that the human driver of being charged and living that charged life, like Brendan Burchard says, it comes from actually truly moving yourself forward on the things that really matter most. You see, the conflict is that I have things that I believe in doing, but I've got so much of this other stuff I have to do. You don't have to do any of it, literally. You don't have to do any of it. I'm not telling you to quit your job, throw out your spouse, throw out your kids, and not take care of anybody. That's not what I'm saying, because that actually might have something to do with you serving your purpose. I could say, man, if I just didn't have all these kids to take care of, if I didn't have, her goals in life, or if I didn't have this job, I would live on purpose. Well, you know what? Hold on a minute. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, there's always you. You're the common denominator in all of your life. So think about it. You've attracted everything that you have to you because of you. So what could you attract to you if you actually were focused yourself on purpose and decided ahead of time that I do hard things and it's okay to suffer and struggle for what I believe in? And I don't need outcome-based goals to happen every single day. Like, so if I'm trying to lose some weight, I don't need to see 5 pounds off that scale or even a pound off tomorrow. What I want to do is make the choices and choose the actions and the attitude that actually moves me forward closer to my goal. And just the act of doing that alone, making the decisions and the choices that move you closer to your goal, connects you closer and more on purpose. Whether you have a financial goal or a relationship goal or a serving goal or a goal to just get out of debt, whatever it might be, or if you will, even better, live debt free. Those are things that you can set up an actual action plan, connect yourself to, and focus on the action-based things that you can control. And that alone starts to stoke the fire. It's like throwing dry kindling on that fire, and all of a sudden it gets to roar. However, a lot of people set these big outcome expectations, and when they don't achieve them, it's like throwing a big, wet, hairy log on that fire, and all of a sudden it just dies out. Now, I'll tell you what, you get a fire hot enough and big enough, eventually you can throw really hard things on that fire, and it doesn't matter really how wet they are. That fire is so darn hot, it's going to burn up the water, burn up the moss, and set that wood on a blaze. Well, in your life, you have to ask yourself, what are the little things that I can do to help me start moving forward from right here, right now? If you feel like you don't have those answers and you really want some of those, I'm going to recommend that you check out, let's see if I have this book with me right here. I do. Check out my friend Brendan Burchard's book, The Charge. And I say he's my friend. I've never met him before, but he feels like my friend because I really connect what he talks about. Activating the 10 human drives that make you feel alive. Phenomenal read right there. really has done a lot for me. Another book that I just absolutely think is phenomenal, besides the Bible, I'll just tell you that right up front, because I mean, that's like a pillar for me. It's not just something to say. It didn't used to be, but now I see that walk in that life, and it just blows. It doesn't blow my mind anymore, but it did blow my mind, and now I'm kind of seeing why. And so, you know how things that you get familiar with, they don't blow your mind anymore because they just are what they are? Well, this other book called One Life, One Meeting, The Key to Preeminence, whatever that means, right? But here's the key. If you live your life as if this is the day that you get, and there's no really other day, and you totally went all out for your purpose, and you treated people a certain way, you chose certain things a certain way, and you literally lived it as if it was you get one meeting with this person, one day to live this life, one chance to do your best, and you did everything like that, oh my goodness. How would you talk to people? Would you talk like this? Would you talk more calm? Would you be more loving? Would you, I don't know. See, I'm not trying to please you right now. What I'm doing is I'm giving my passion, which is my power. And this is as much about you as it is about me, and maybe a little more about me, because I've actually connected and found that my voice to not only grow in my own life, but to help other people grow in theirs is truly what I'm most connected to. See, I even went out on a limb and said, should I shave this morning for this video? Should I comb my hair? No, I'm about ready to go do my workout over here in this side of the room. But what I decided was I'm going to take this moment right now, and I'm going to post this up for you on YouTube to let you know that you can start right now and just say, pump, 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 pump it up, pump, 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 pump it up. Or if you have another song, dom, so whatever, my camera's freaking out. Whatever it is that your flavor is or your style is, it doesn't have to be mine. Don't think you got to be all like I am, intense. It's just part of who I am, okay? But here's the thing. Once you connect to what it is that's going to drive you up and get you moving, start doing it. Put the smile on your face. You know, just kind of like think about, what am I living for? What are you grateful for? Start there. So here's your first step. What 3 things today could you say I am grateful for? So check this out. I'll do it right now. I think I need to blow my nose. So first off, breath, life. I have breath in my body. Now some people are like, I kind of feel like I don't, until you don't, then you wish you did, right? But I'm thankful because I have a little breath in my body. That's 1. Number 2, I just gave my wife a kiss, sent her off to work. She's pregnant with twins. I got my 2 little guys sleeping up. Well, Brianna, my little girl, and my little guy sleeping upstairs, Jackson, and about ready to wake them up in 8 minutes, right, to get them off to school. I'm so grateful that I got those guys. They're a pain in my butts sometimes because there's 2 of them. But the reality is I am so glad I have them. I mean, if something like, bad happened, I deal with that. But, you don't kind of miss things until they're gone. You know what I mean? So I'm like loving them now and just giving it all I have, good, bad, ugly, and great. All right. And then the third thing, let me just go ahead and come up with another one that I'm grateful for. Ooh, I know. I'm grateful that I'm self-aware, that I'm aware that I'm alive talking to you right now, and you're receiving this or not receiving it, or I'm too much or I'm too little. I'm aware of who I am and how I sound and how I talk. You know why? Because I ask people, I see how I make them feel, but I ask them, how do you feel about that? What do you think about that? Not because it's going to like take my ego down and all that, because I actually want to grow and know and grow. I want to continue to grow. So I'm very, very grateful for being self-aware. All right. And so pretty neat. So with that said, I'd love to hear your 3 things that you're grateful for. If you're watching this video, you probably know me. My website. Oh my goodness. See, I don't do all that stuff. I got to get better. I want to do a website. So somebody help me do a website. I'll give you one of my websites. Okay. It's going to be a long URL. So write it down. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. All right. So it's Optimal Living 365 I choose optimalhealth.com. All right. And that's one of my sites where I help people with like their energy, their weight, their fitness. And that's kind of my background. And I'm kind of moving into this whole transformation mindset. And I say this whole, like WHOLE. I don't want the other hole. We don't want to dig a hole, right? But the whole transformation. And I'm doing a talk on Tuesday night called Transformational Living Talks. It's blowing up right now. Oh my goodness, I love that. And that's a free talk. So one day I'll figure out how to actually make a little income from all of this, but just because I like doing it so much, speaking engagements. But right now I'm really just trying to give the best that I can. So if you like this, please comment on it. If it's just not your flavor, okay. But if there's a principle in there that you could take away for yourself and say, you know what if I took that one thing off the shelf that Alex mentioned, or read the book that he talked about? What if I actually consider the things I'm grateful for? Maybe this video can give you something outside of the things you didn't like about it. Okay, now the next thing is, if you want to email me, this is dangerous. Ooh, should I put my email up on YouTube? I'm going to. All right, optimalliving365@gmail.com. All right, you could email me, and then from there, what I can do is I can send you anything else that you're looking for. I have tons of books and resources, tons of ways for us to connect. Let me know. Go to the website, optimalliving365 at optimalliving365 .ichooseoptimalhealth.com, and you can go in there and put a little inquiry thing. I want more information, and I'll get you that. And then we can see where we go from there, okay? So I do health coaching. I help people get down to their healthy weight. I help them get a healthy mindset. I help them live it, integrate it as a healthy lifestyle, and I help them individualize that for them. And I try and do it all in a way that's totally cost neutral. So that's one of my missions, is to see if I can help people make changes in their life without breaking their bank or their budget and transferring money they were spending on things that really weren't helping them, to put it towards areas where they can help them. And then all I ask in return is for testimonials, so that I can encourage more people and inspire more people around the country to start making those transformations. All right, so that's the cat out of the bag of why I do what I do. It's because I'm passionate, I love it, and I want to help a lot of people get healthy and all that. So with that said, Alex McMillan, Optimal Living 365, thank you for sharing 8 to 10 minutes of your morning with me. Have a great day.